This is called How Are We Doing? This is what happens when a poet walks into the DMV. Which is a little different than a poem walking into the passport office. How are we doing? The man working window 11 at the DMV wears a happy face pinned to his name tag as if he's hosting a social event. But even from here, 3 people back, I can see Frank is having a bad day. He keeps tapping the same key, hoping the computer will do something different. Poor Frank, tapping harder and harder, pausing sometimes to stare owl-eyed at a young woman waving her paperwork as if she's trying to reignite a dying fire. Her pretty face has grown ugly in anger. She smacks the counter, demanding to know the problem. Roused from her desk, a grenade-shaped woman drifts over to hover above Frank. She gives him directions in a tight managerial voice so unmusical you'd call it noise, while Frank continues to tap and tap until she commandeers his keyboard, fixes the issue, and walks off, leaving the stamping and stapling to Frank, who hustles with a deference that hurts to watch. Meanwhile, the man in front of me has given up and huffed out of the building. But Frank, I want to lean over the counter into your small, personal space and straighten your reading glasses that have gone askew. Their broken frames hang cockeyed off the thin bridge of your nose, like pipe cleaners in a preschool project. I want to batten down that piece of your hair sticking up, except I'm still in a line that isn't moving, and I fear the office will close before I've had a chance to tell you how sorry I am that life has brought you here to this place where all these people unwind like a frayed rope into the unhappy well of your workdays. But finally, it's my turn, Frank, to look you in the eyes and ask you to process my papers. How hard is it really to notice the way you bunch one corner of your mouth into a half smile or blink at the mention of your name? A name I have carried in my heart for all of these 20 minutes. So when you hand me back my temporary license along with a form that asks, how are we doing? I want to believe there is someone watching over us to whom I can respond. Please, we're not doing well here. The doors to the building have been locked. The office is empty. We are lonely and hurting, and night has just begun.